Hey, good day. It's Dan here. I hope you're doing well. I'm just hanging out here in the dining room. I got some lunch cooking here behind me. And while that's getting ready, I was reading through some emails, and I don't know if you're like me and you get on 1,000 email lists. I used to be that way. I'm now very selective of which email lists I subscribe to. I've got a handful of great mentors that I get emails from on a regular basis, and one of them this morning, a list I'm on, is called Early to Rise. It's written by actually a fellow Canadian, a guy by the name of Craig Ballantyne, and he's sharing a message from one of his mentors today that just was really powerful, and so I want to read it to you today because it really is a fantastic message that you got to hear. If you're not on the Early to Rise email list, then go do that, get on that list, because they send out some fantastic content. It's not a pitch newsletter. There's a lot of great value there. So get on that list because they send out great stuff almost daily. But I want to share this message with you because it really is powerful. It struck a chord for me, and I'm sure it will for you. So here we go. Here's the message. And it's from one of Craig's mentors and business partners, a guy by the name of Bedros Keuilian. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. It's kind of like my last name. It's got a lot of vowels in it that I'm probably not pronouncing it right. But his name's Bedros, Bedros. That's not the important part. This is the important part. Here we go. I'm a big believer of the inner game. The thoughts that occupy your mind and the people that you surround yourself with are responsible for 99% of your actions, emotions, and outcome. The brutally honest truth is that many people blame outside circumstances for their outcome, when in reality, where you are in life right now is a direct cause of your thoughts and actions. If you're in a good place right now, then I congratulate you on your self-mastery. And if you're not in a good place, then you have some work to do, and I'm here to help see you through it. Drop the excuses. See, most people say they want a better life, greater fat loss, a higher level of fitness, more meaningful relationships, bigger success, financial freedom, and happiness. Yet their actions prove the opposite. Look at your results. Maybe this is something you or someone who you know is struggling with. I've got to tell you, it's a very tough thing to admit that you are the cause of your current situation and outcome, and that no one else is at fault but you. And I would maybe change that word fault to responsibility. Anyway, I digress. Here we go again. However, there's something massively empowering about that, because anything that you take responsibility for, you can also turn around and improve on. Now, you might be wondering what the root cause of the self-limiting belief system is. Hold on. Now, you might be wondering what the root cause of the self-limiting belief system is. The causes people... No, that's a tricky sentence. Sorry, I'm butchering it. Now you might be wondering, what is the root cause? And the self-limiting belief system is what causes people to want one thing, get the other thing, and blame someone else for it. I kind of paraphrase that because it was written kind of awkwardly. The culprit here is something that's called inner emotional belief system. It's the anchor that most people carry with them their entire lives. This inner emotional resistance comes in the form of guilt, self-hate, anger, shame, fear, scarcity, greed, and outright laziness. It may have been installed in you when you were young and impressionable, but you have total control over it now. Inner emotional resistance creates a state in your mind that makes you believe that you have zero control over your outcome, when in reality, you are in direct control of your outcome, and it's every action that you've taken up to this point that's brought you to where you are today in life. There's nothing more empowering than taking personal responsibility for where you are right now in life, because in the very next moment, you also realize that you're the master of your destiny. You are the cause, not the effect. You have more control than you've ever given yourself credit for. You decide what time you wake up every morning to dominate your day. You decide if you'll hit the snooze and choose an extra 10 minutes of sleep instead of living your passion and purpose. Just think of the message that's sending to your subconscious mind when you hit snooze on your passion. You decide if you're going to waste valuable time first thing in the morning by checking in on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and scrolling through your emails. You decide if you're going to spend the first 15 minutes working on your inner game by reading from a book or listening to an audio program that will help you emotionally, physically, spiritually, or in business. You decide if you're going to work out today or make an excuse to skip it. You decide what you eat, when you eat, and how much you eat. You're 100% in charge of the actions you take, the decision you make, the commitment you show, and the promises you make or break. Friends, there's nothing more liberating or more empowering than to know that you and only you are 100% in charge of your outcome. The buck starts and stops with you. And the only thing that is in between you and the incredible outcome that you want for your life is the inner emotional belief system that you carry and that you must change in order to move forward. So it goes on a little bit further, but I'll just stop there. So powerful, right? I mean, it's hard to disagree with that. Everything that was said in there is true. And sometimes, you know, the truth hurts. That, you know, if everything's going great in your life at the moment, then you deserve a pat on the back for controlling this. If things aren't going right in your life right now, then you're the one responsible for that. It's your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your actions that are dictating the results you're getting in your life. And you can either be a victim or a victor. And you get to be in control of that. And it's, yes, it's easier said than done. It's not easy controlling your thoughts. Proven studies show that 80% of the thoughts that we think are negative. And that's why it's so important to work on that mindset, is to get out of the stinking thinking, to focus on where you want to be, not where you are. That doesn't mean put your head in the sand and ignore the reality. It means see where you're at and then make a game plan to get where you want to go and take action towards it every day. So I know this video is getting long already. That message was really impactful and I felt I needed to share it. So I hope you got good value from it. Make sure to click the link below and see what I'm up to lately. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this message impacted you. And I look forward to hearing from you. I hope you're doing well. I look forward to working with you if you want to hop on board and be able to work from home like I am, have your lunch cooking while you're checking your emails, all those pieces. All I want for you is what you want for you, and I want to help you get there. So that's all I got for you today. Hope you're doing well. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now. Take care.